Hi guys, so today we are going to carry on from yesterday's literacy lesson where you were learning how to write sentences by incorporating full stops, capital letters and making sure they made sense. Today we are going to be looking at things that will make your sentences more interesting. So today we're going to look at adjectives. Right, before we look at the PowerPoint, I'm going to explain to you what an adjective is. Then we will look at a PowerPoint, and then after that we will look at some really good adjectives.
So, an adjective is a word which describes a noun or a pronoun. So, the cake is delicious. The delicious is the adjective and it is describing the cake. The sparkly diamond. Sparkly is the adjective there and it is describing the diamond. And the beautiful flower. Beautiful is the adjective there and it is describing the flower. Now we'll move on to the PowerPoint. So here's the PowerPoint. You will find this PowerPoint on Twinkle. If you just search adjectives, it will come up. Alongside it will also be lots of wonderful worksheets that will support the learning here. So, adjectives with Adam adjective. An adjective, as we've already discussed, is a describing word. There was a spider in the bathroom. So if we want to add an adjective or adjectives to that sentence to make it more interesting, the sentence will then become, there was a huge hairy spider in the bathroom. So that makes quite a boring sentence into a really exciting sentence. A slug was in my kitchen. That's another relatively boring sentence. So let's see what happens when we add some wonderful adjectives to it. The slimy, sticky slug was in my kitchen. So the slimy, sticky slug also is not just adjectives, it's also using alliteration there as well. All those three words start with the letter S. I found a ladybird on a leaf. So I'm just going to give you a few seconds just to think about what could happen to that sentence if you added some adjectives. Okay, so let's add some adjectives and let's see what happens to that sentence. I found a tiny ladybird on a big leaf. Makes it a really interesting sentence. A butterfly flew into my house. So again, I'm going to give you a few seconds to think of something that can think of some adjectives that could make this sentence more interesting. So you could use adjectives to describe your house or to describe your the butterfly here, So let's add some adjectives here. The blue and white butterfly flew into my house. So blue and white are colours, but they are describing how the butterfly looks. The worm dug through the soil. Again, let's give you a few seconds to think of a sentence, think of some adjectives to add to this sentence. Okay, so the worm dug through the soil. So let's add some adjectives. The wiggly pink worm dug through the soil. Okay, so that's the end of the PowerPoint. Now we are going to look at some words and see if we can add those to sentences. So here we have 6 words. All of these words are adjectives and we are going to have a look at them and we are going to add them into sentences. So the first word we're going to look at is happy. So the sentence could be about a person or a thing. So think about a sentence that could include happy. I'm going to give you a few seconds. Okay, so the sentence I thought of, which used happy as an adjective, was the girl looked very happy. So happy is describing how the girl looks. The next word we have is caring. So, could you think of a sentence including caring as an adjective? Okay, so the sentence I thought of was the child looked after the kitten in a caring way. The next word we have is grumpy. Can you think of a sentence that uses grumpy to describe somebody or something? The sentence I came up with, the old man was grumpy when he missed the bus. So the word grumpy is describing how the old man was feeling. The next word we have is odd. Can you think of a sentence where odd is used to describe something? Okay, the sentence I'm going to use is the number 5 is an odd number. So odd in this sentence is being used to describe the number 5. The next word we have is clumsy. Can you think of a sentence where clumsy is used to describe something or somebody? Okay, the sentence I came up with was the clumsy monkey fell out of the tree. And our final word is helpful. Could you think of a sentence where helpful is used as an adjective? So my sentence I came up with actually uses helpful and clumsy. So you can always use more than one adjective in your sentence. So the sentence I came up with was the helpful child looked after the clumsy monkey. So next thing you can do is using these words or any other adjectives you can think of, write some sentences. For every sentence you write, you can be awarded 2 house runs as long as you have used an adjective. So if you want your parents to email them to your teacher, that's absolutely fine. For marking, that's fine, and you will be awarded your house runs. Okay, so now we have finished our lesson on adjectives. I hope you go away and enjoy playing around with adjectives in your sentences. As I have mentioned, you can earn house runs by writing some really great sentences using some really great adjectives. So you can get your parents or carers to email them to your teacher and your house runs will be awarded. Okay, bye-bye.